Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today, we finally got our first major update here in MW2 regarding gameplay changes, new fixes, all sorts of stuff like that. First, though, we do have a new announcement from Call of Duty, a pretty big one when it comes to a major issue that's been going on since the start of the game. So Call of Duty ended up tweeting out saying an update on the MW2 Vault Edition. So I'm sure you probably know where we're going with this. They said, we understand there's been some confusion about an in-game store exclusive reward for the Vault Edition. What they're referring to is the double weapon XP and double XP tokens. In the Call of Duty Warzone store and Vanguard store and all the in-game store tabs, it said that if you pre-ordered the game, you would get 10 hours of double XP and double weapon XP. But it specified that in the Call of Duty in-game stores. That was a clear reward. Yet if you went and bought it from the PlayStation store or the Xbox store or the BNet launcher or Steam, you didn't have those tokens on your account. No one who didn't buy it in the in-game store, and even some players who bought it in the in-game store didn't receive those tokens. It's been a huge issue for the last week. A lot of players not happy with that because that's a main reason that they bought the Vault Edition. They said, therefore, we've decided to reward all players that currently own or purchase any of the Vault Editions with those 10 hours of double XP and double weapon XP tokens. Current owners who have not already received those should get them on their account over the next 48 hours. So if you bought a Vault Edition, regardless of where you bought it, what platform, you're gonna get these tokens. And if you haven't bought it yet, you can now buy it and end up getting those tokens as well. Also, I believe there is an option to upgrade to the Vault Edition. If you bought a standard edition, you can actually go into the in-game store and there should be an option to upgrade for like $30 or so, which for that amount of XP tokens could be worth it if you're trying to get some weapons done, by a certain amount of time or whatever. But yeah, they did actually end up resolving that issue. Now let's get into the update. All right, now we've got our week 1 patch notes for MW2 today. This is what is basically a result of last night's update, which was like 700 megs on PlayStation and on PC, and then 49 gigs on Xbox. Why it was so big, I have no idea, but we've got this new blog from Infinity War. Let's go through all the changes that have been made here. So it's incredible to see all you guys playing. We love seeing all your amazing plays and everything there, the usual PR stuff. We spent the days since launch working on a number of improvements and fixes. While we have been providing links on the Trello board and whatnot, we have a deeper dive here. So general updates. We've addressed a number of crashes affecting players across all platforms, including the bug that caused certain players partied up in game to crash. So last night's update should provide additional stability in terms of crashing. They're going to continue to monitor that. That said, after the update took place last night, I was crashing more than before the update. So maybe that's just me, but still annoying nonetheless. We've made gameplay improvements as well, fixed for various camos not unlocking during progression, fixed frame rate drop issues, addressed some new freezing issues, overall performance improvements, and fixes for stuttering and lag issues as well. They also ended up making a change for the weapon tuning. That's now back in, or the attachment tuning, that's back in the game and fully live. For PC, a recent NVIDIA hotfix addressed some critical issues, so you want to update to driver 526.61 if you're having issues there. The benchmark map's been updated with a more accurate FPS display as well. For weapons here, they are actively collecting weapon performance and data and will provide detailed updates on weapon balancing with the launch of Season 1. So basically no weapon changes, no updates there until the Season 1 update on November 16th, but they are collecting that, and that's when they'll make their first tuning pass. So the overpowered weapons, SPR, maybe the RAL, so on and so forth, will be nerfed then. Maybe some garbage tier weapons like the M16 will be buffed then. We'll have to wait and see for that. Then also they clearly mentioned the attachment tuning here. They disabled that due to an issue causing crashes, but that's been fixed now, and you can now tune your attachments, which is really cool. By the way, as we are going through all this today, if you guys are new to the channel, every single day I got you covered with the latest news, updates, class setups, tips, literally everything going on in COD. You're gonna find it right here. And right now, about 54% of viewers watching are not subscribed, but every day it's like 1,000 new subscribers are joining. So if you want to guarantee you're always up to date, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Join us on the road to 900,000 subs, hopefully before the end of the year. And if you guys enjoy this video, let me know by dropping a like on it as well. It would be seriously appreciated. Let's try and aim for 3,000 likes. For multiplayer, enemy or live ping will remain disabled while they work on a fix there. With the launch of Season 1, there's a bug that makes it so that you can basically hard ping a player and then they're actively hard pinged the rest of the game, so that doesn't work. The player icon on the minimap will no longer disappear after a player is revived as well, so they fixed that. For maps and playlists, they added Hotel into the third-person mosh pit, so Hotel's not going anywhere yet. There are no significant map changes, but we have patched various exploits and geometry bugs, so that's the only changes to the actual environments. We continue to refine our UI, and we'll have more details in the Season 1 launch notes, so the UI, the menu, is getting changed and is getting updated, so that's good news there as well. In addition to some of the changes they already made, they're also tracking various other issues. They're aware of the following issues and fixes are in the works for the Riot Shield, providing an invincibility glitch against the Chopper Gunner and VTOL. If you get hit by a VTOL or a chopper with your Riot Shield, you turn invincible until you either get hit with fire or a tank or get exploded, so that's a huge problem. There's an issue with the DDoS field upgrade as well, and an issue with a bug affecting the helicopter height, which allows them to leave the map, and you can go and actually travel the world, which is pretty interesting. You can stay up to date with those issues on the Trello. Nothing's really changed over there since we last broke down the Trello and took a deeper dive at that. This is an exciting time for COD. We want to thank you for playing. We are hard at work on the launch of Warzone 2 and the brand new DMZ mode that'll drop with Season 1. Additional intel on Al Mazrah and all things Warzone 2 is coming soon. We'll be back with comprehensive notes ahead of Season 1. In the meantime, stay up to date on the Trello board. And then just briefly looking at the Trello here, like I said, nothing really new here. There's fixes already live for a couple of things with crashing PS4 audio. They are working on the stability though for PC. There's a fix in progress for the pings, then also issues with the grass textures on Sarif Bay. Xbox players also still have an issue with that ping on the mini map and whatnot. So really nothing too crazy going on here, but that is our first official patch notes. They also additionally mentioned some other stuff over on Twitter. So they ended up tweeting this out. We'll be increasing the speed of the Orion camo to animate a bit faster in a future update. So this is what it's going to look like now in the future, where it actually has a full-on animation going on with it. Right now, it is animated in game. Technically, like, it's animated, it moves, but it's not noticeable. I think you have to speed it up to like 30 times speed to see anything actually moving. So this is very subtle. It's not too fast. It's not too crazy, but we know for a fact that they are going to be adding this in a future update. That didn't happen directly with this patch itself, but it was obviously announced and revealed here that this is going to be changing there. On top of that, Call of Duty also tweeted out saying that they are officially doing the soccer or the football crossover with Pogba, Neymar, and Messi. I probably butchered those names. I don't really follow soccer or football that much, I'm going to be honest with you, but they're suiting up for a new type of game. We get a teaser here for the soccer or football operators coming to MW2 in celebration of like the World Cup. It's like a crossover with the World Cup, basically. It's also been leaked. Keep in mind, not confirmed for this, but apparently Uplink is going to come back as a new mode, as a new playlist, and like as an LTM for this as well. So to fit in like with the soccer and football theme, but the operators now are officially confirmed. It's kind of cool. Like usually with the other crossovers, it's like very out of place in Call of Duty. Like it's Terminator himself in COD, and it's like, okay, that doesn't really fit with the theme, but it is what it is. It's cool. This is like these actual players, but in like military outfits. Apparently it's kind of cool that it's the crossover, but it's also still like realistic to the theme and everything. I think that's pretty neat, but we got that going on as well, so exciting stuff there. Interesting day for updates, right? Complete mystery update last night that was massive and nobody knew what was going on. Turns out not much change with those patch notes, but we also got some cool reveals today with the XP tokens with this crossover. So that's going to wrap things up for this one. If you guys enjoyed the video, let me know by dropping a like on it. It would be seriously appreciated. And if you guys are new to the channel, as I mentioned earlier, every single day, I got you covered with news, updates, class setups, tips. It's all going on right here. So feel free to hit that subscribe button, turn on those post notifications. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy. Have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.